How's it going, Bulldogs? This is Mr. Jones, and I am fulfilling a request from some of the teachers to show how to work some of the features uh, in the new website, the school website. So what we're going to want to do to get there actually is not www. We're going to do sww.chapelhillisd.org, and of course that's going to change to that S is going to change to a W when the site goes live. So that'll be the only thing that'll change. So we're going to go here and we'll see our new page here. And I don't know if this is completely set up yet. I think they're still fine tuning everything. You could go ahead and sign in here, but I would go ahead and just choose our school, Chapel Hill Middle School. And we're going to sign in here. So I'm going to go to sign in, and this should be your login that you normally use for the computer. And your password, if you haven't changed it, should be change me. Change me, one word, change me, unless you've changed it. And then it'll prompt you once you get in there to change that default password. So once we're in here, it shoots us right back to the page we were at. So we want to get to where we need to be in order for us to work on our class page. So where we're going to go is we can go here to my account, and we can edit our account settings. You can go in here and change your password, put a little photo on there if you want to. I haven't really messed too much in here, but that's where you're going to go to change your information about yourself and stuff like that. But where we're going to go is Site Manager up here at the top, and let this open. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. Okay, I have a lot more options on mine than you're going to have. I'm not quite sure how yours would look, but you're not going to be able to see, like, for instance, all 55 teachers, I don't believe. That's just me because me and or Coach Hawk have administrator privileges. So we can actually see all of your pages and everything from here. I think, if I'm thinking correctly, you should probably just see your stuff here, but I could be wrong. Even if if that's not right, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and go back here to the original page, and I'm going to make my way to my personal page. So I'm going to click on Our Teachers and go to Garrett Jones, and here's my page I've made. The reason why I'm here is because when I change things here in the Site Manager, I can quickly reload my pages and see my changes being made as I make them. So I like to have that open in the background here. So I'm going to go back here to the Site Manager, and I'm going to make my way to my class page from here. So I'm going to go to Our Teachers, and like I said, I'm not sure how yours is going to look here on the left hand side. You may just see your name there, and if that's the case, then go there. If not, then you're going to go here to Our Teachers and find your name in here. So I'm going to go here to find my name. Okay, here's me. Click on me, and here's my default main page where I can edit all of my stuff. Okay, and of course I already have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages here that you can see that I've already made. I believe, are going to have an About Teacher page and a calendar page, I believe, by default. So that's what you should see. If you want to get rid of any of those that are there, you can click on Actions here on the right hand side and just delete the page. Like, I deleted my calendar page because I'm going to have calendars on each page. But anyway, so if you want to delete any, just go here to Actions, hit delete. You can move them up and down from here, copy them, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to just show you how to make a page and edit it is what I'm going to do. Alright, so we're going to go here to New Page, and you can choose from several default pages here, or how you want your page to look. I, being somebody that has dealt with stuff like this before and know how to make web pages, I really just go for the blank page and I just make mine from scratch. But you're welcome to search through all these and see if any of these fit your needs. And if they do, feel free to click on those and go ahead and use those straight out of the box here, because they're going to set that page up to look like you want it to look. For instance, let's see, an assignments page. If you know that your page, all you want is to put assignments on there for kids, then you're going to click this one and it's going to set that page up to look like an assignments page would look for you. If you know you want a blog, click the blog page and stuff like that. But if you're not quite sure what you want, you just want to play around, or if you do know what you want, you don't want anything that's here, like me, I just pick blank page or basic page. So here I'm going to click on blank page and show you one from scratch. And I'll give this a name and I'll just call it test. Okay. So now we see that I now have a page called test. And I'm going to click on that page. And actually, let me show you this real quick. I'm going to go here back to my page here, and I'm going to click reload on my browser. And you can see that page show up over here on the left hand side. So that's why I like having this up in the background. I can see everything happen in real time by doing that. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to click test, and I'm going to show you guys how to actually add things to this page. Because if I go here now and click on it, there's literally nothing there. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and I don't have time in this video to show you everything there is to show you here, but I can show you where it's all at and let you go from there. Like I said, me and Coach Hawk spent an entire day at training for these things, and it's quite extensive, and there's a lot of stuff you can do. So I'm going to show you just the general stuff on how to get started and let you kind of roam around from there and see what you can find. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here to, let's see, zoom this out a little bit here. Okay, I'm going to go here to Manage Apps and Layout on the right hand side, and I'm going to click Change Layout first. And what this is going to allow me to do is pick an actual layout for my page, how I want it to look. Do I want a header and a footer and a right hand column and a main column? Do I just want a right bar on the side and then a big column in the whatever you want, whatever's going to fit your needs. I would say know going into this what you want on the page, because if you only want two things, then you're going to pick one that's got two columns. Like for me, if I want something that's got four things, I'm going to pick something that's got four columns and put it in a way that I want it to look. So I'm going to pick here let's just pick this left side bar, this simple one, for what we're doing here, just for the test page. And it's going to pop up, and you can see here in the middle, it has it divided for you. So you can see there's a big column here and a small column here, but there's still nothing there. So what I'm going to go to is Add App. And we're going to see a ton of apps. Like I said, I can't go through all these with you. If you have a question about a specific one at some time, let me know, and I'll let you know about it. Some of them are self-explanatory. You got the blog app, calendar, discussion app I use in my advisory class for us to have discussions. My kids can log into my site and they can have a discussion board right there on my class page. Let's see, announcement app, if you just want to put announcements on there, if you just want to put assignments, if you just want a big picture, you can use the image app. If you want a header on there, if you look at my Dog TV page, I've got a big header for Dog TV on there. And I'll let you just roam through these and see what you want, and play with these and see what fits your needs here. But I'm just going to add a few and let you see what it looks like. I'll tell you what, on this left hand side, let's have some, I want some links. So let's go, or how about a file library? No. How about assignments? We'll do assignment app and we'll look at that. Okay, and it went ahead and added the assignment app to this left hand side, to that left column. And I'm going to add another app, and let's say I'm going to add a discussion app here. And by default it's going to throw it also in that same column, but I'm going to drag it over to this middle column here. Okay, so it looks something like that. And I'm going to say I'm done right here, and that's going to save what I have so far. And I'm going to go back here and reload my page and see what it looks like.
Ms. Hargrove, you have 3 girls up front that their rides are not here.
Okay.
Ms. Dedrick's with them.
Alright, so now you can see right here I've got assignments here. I don't have any kind of discussion going on yet in this area. So, pretend like in this white space this should be a discussion board, but it's not there. So I'm going to show you what we need to do to make this discussion app appear. First, let's go to the assignment app, and we're going to click on the little pencil here. These pencils will always give you your options for whatever app that is. And you can add multiple apps to a column, so you can have as many apps in a column as you want. You can just have them going all down the page. So we're going to click on this little pencil, and we'll just click new assignment. A lot of this is going to be self-explanatory. If something comes up and it doesn't look like you want it to look, even after you've done everything here in this part of the page, click on options right here and see if there's any kind of options that you haven't clicked or checked, and see if there's anything here you need to turn on or something like that. I think this one should be fine though, but just so you know, there is an options button here that you can look through. If something doesn't look quite right to you, you can see if there might be an option you need to check there. But we're just going to click new assignment, and we're going to add just a test assignment here, and you can assign it a category. I don't have any categories here, but I guess you could assign it to a category. Give it a date assigned, a due date, what have you. Let's go ahead and make this I guess just due tomorrow. Okay, make sure that's checked, activate on page. We can post it to our calendar if we had a calendar. I don't have one, but if you did, it would post it there. You can give directions for the assignment. We'll just say make sure to read everything ever written for the quiz. Okay, exclamation mark. Save that. If you didn't see that, I just hit save at the bottom. Sorry, I just went too fast. Anyway, let's go back. I didn't mean to hit save. So I just created the directions here. Make sure to read everything written for the quiz. Go back to general. Make sure everything here is set the way I want it to. I can create an e-alert. There's a lot of little goodies packed into this new website. If people are signed up for e-alerts on your website, this thing will send them a text message or an email and alert them to new assignments, which is pretty neat. So we're going to click save here, and we just made an assignment that's due tomorrow. I'm going to, and here's where we can make some categories. There we go. If we wanted to make a new category for our assignments, we could do that right here in this tab. I'm going to make a new assignment, and I'm going to make this test 2 and give it some directions, blah blah, whatever. And I'm going to make this one past due. See what that looks like. So I put it as due as yesterday. Click save here. Okay, so that's done. Done that. Finished with that. And I should be able to reload my page now with test and test 2 assignments on there. There we go. Test and test 2. And it shows one is past due on 9/7 and one that's due tomorrow. I can click on this first one and it will give me the instructions for it and all that good stuff. Go back to assignment list. So here we go. Let's go back here to the assignment, and I'll show you some other stuff for this. In the directions, I should be able to add links here. So we could add, let's see, insert a link. See, I'll go slower so you saw that right here. It says insert link. So let's say you had a file that you wanted attached to this, like for instance, the actual assignment. If you wanted them to complete a written assignment that or something, or have them type something, uh, you could create a link to a page on your site or one of